Have you ever felt a tremendous force inside you, pushing you to accomplish more and not settle for simply okay? This is not a sign of weakness. That is strength. It is your fury, your inner guardian, that helps you achieve your goals and continue forward even when the world attempts to stop you. You are not designed to be ordinary. You are supposed to climb, burst past boundaries, and forge your own path. So ask yourself, are you prepared to welcome that energy? Are you prepared to utilize your anger as the strong instrument it was designed to be? It's time to reach your maximum potential. Allow your anger to drive you, but do it with purpose. Don't let it overwhelm you. Instead, utilize anger to drive constructive action. Ephesians 4:26. Anger is like a holy fire, a divine spark that guides you through difficult times. Assume you're standing on a mountain and a storm begins. The winds wail, lightning hits, and the rain falls fiercely. It feels intense, but the storm has not come to harm you. It has come to pave the way for the removal of the old and the introduction of something new. That is the power of fury. It's a power designed to restore balance and make things right when life feels out of order. Do you ever feel as if you were created on this world for a purpose greater than what you are now experiencing? That's because you do. You are a chosen one, chosen for a special mission by the cosmos. Your path is not an accident. Your life has a deep purpose. There's obvious energy within you that's been yearning to be released. It is asking you to rise, to take your power and seize what is rightly yours. But here's the deal. It's not always simple to step into your power. It entails standing tall while others urge you to shrink. Speak your truth when others attempt to quiet you. And you keep going even when it feels like the entire world is trying to pull you back. Those around you may not understand. But that's okay. This route is not for everyone. It's for people who can hear the call. Those who are willing to step into the grandeur that awaiting them. Your mission is unique to you, and you are the only person capable of fulfilling it. You have been tested, tried, and challenged. Now is the time to put all you've learned into practice. Your trials have prepared you for the grandeur that lies ahead. It's time to accept your true leadership potential. Walk boldly into your destiny. Your tale and your truth are powerful. And now it's time to show the world. For far too long, you have allowed yourself to become entangled in webs of manipulation. Perhaps a relationship depleted you, a work that sapped your life force, or family members that never encouraged you to pursue your goals. But that is plenty. It is time to take a stand. No more giving in to people who merely want to dominate you and use you as a means to a goal. Break away from the bonds of those who do not recognize your worth. Only you should have control over your future. These negative forces try to keep you tiny, trapped, and under their control. However, they have no influence over you until you allow it. It's time to reclaim your energy, time, and life. Your soul craves freedom, and the cosmos is driving you in that direction. There's no turning back now. When you let go of individuals who have exploited you, you will be surprised at how much lighter and freer you feel. You've already seen what happens if you stay in poisonous circumstances. They drain you, diminish your soul, and make you feel empty. However, you are no longer the same person who previously condoned their actions. You're a fighter with all you need to break free from those ties and live the life you've always wanted. Step away from what does not serve you, and the universe will guide you to everything that does. Here is the truth. Karma exists, and those who have taken advantage of your charity will face the consequences. Every negative action, manipulation, and effort to bring you down will come back to haunt them tenfold. While you were busy focused on your own development, the universe was quietly keeping score, and when karma delivered its message, it would be difficult to ignore. These folks believed they could exploit you and walk away undamaged. But life does not operate that way. Nobody gets away with treating others poorly, not without consequence. What goes around comes around, and those who attempted to break your spirit will soon experience the consequences of their deeds. Remember, this is not your battle to fight. You do not need to retaliate. The universe has already handled it for you. When karma strikes, it will not be a gentle smack on the wrist. No, it will produce a boomerang effect. The venom they directed at you will backfire in unexpected ways. This is a reminder for you. Stay focused on your own trip, and karma will take care of the rest. The cosmos has your back, and as a chosen one, you don't have to raise a finger. You're divinely protected. A higher force protects you from all forms of negativity and poison. Imagine yourself surrounded by an invisible force field that protects you from danger. A protective barrier that keeps you from being affected by the darkness that others try to bring your way. This supernatural protection is more than simply a safety net. It's a shield that allows you to confront hardship front on. When others attempt to mislead, lie, or draw you into their mess, remember that you are untouchable. Your energy is too strong and linked with the light for anything unpleasant to attach. You are born with this protection because you are designed for something far bigger than the turmoil that others attempt to hurl at you. Consider the times when everything seemed to be coming apart, but you managed to stay strong. This is heavenly protection at work. The cosmos has always had your back and will continue to do so even when others try to knock you down. It's a sign that you're on the right track, coming closer to your ultimate purpose. No weapon manufactured against you will succeed because you are divinely protected. It may be difficult to identify toxic individuals in our life, since they may masquerade themselves as friends, relatives, or even co-workers. They may grin in your face, but behind your back, they scheme and talk. They seek to undermine you. The hardest thing is recognizing that individuals closest to you are not always looking out for your best interests. However, if you realize them for who they actually are, you may begin to separate yourself from their negativity. These harmful individuals feed off your energy, brightness, and love. They utilize you as a stepping stone to advance themselves, with little regard for the harm they do. But here is the reality. You no longer have to accept their actions. Recognizing these bad energy is the first step toward restoring your tranquility. It may be upsetting to discover that someone you trusted is not who you thought they were. However, this clarity is a blessing. It's a godsend in disguise, allowing you to safeguard your energy while remaining on your proper path. When you eliminate these poisonous individuals from your life, you make room for the benefits that are intended for you. People that uplift you, encourage, and assist you throughout your journey. Spiritual awakening is one of the most profound experiences you can have. Suddenly, everything begins to make sense. You begin to see through the falsehoods, illusions, and deceptions that have surrounded you for so long. Your intuition gets sharper. Your connection to the divine strengthens us, and you begin to realize why you're here. As your spiritual consciousness expands, you may experience both uplifting and overpowering feelings of clarity. You'll realize that you can no longer endure the lies that formerly felt natural. The masked individuals will slip off, and you can see them for who they actually are. It's a freeing sensation, but one that may be tough to comprehend at first. But once you've woken, there's no turning back. You now have the skills to traverse life with your eyes wide open, and you will never fall for the lies that others try to feed you. This awakening is part of your path and is an important step toward realizing your divine purpose. As you progress spiritually, you will attract those who resonate with your truth and light, while leaving those who are unable to handle your truthfulness. Accept the awakening and allow it to guide you to the greatness that is ahead. The Jezebel spirit is a deceitful entity that strives to dominate, deceive, and destroy people who are destined for greatness. It's a corrosive spirit disguised as charm, but underlying is a drive to destroy and rule. You've seen it before, whether in the shape of a poisonous friend, a manipulative boyfriend, or a jealous coworker. It is a terrible force that feeds on your vulnerabilities. Understanding this energy is essential for defending oneself against it. The Jezebel spirit thrives on power and control, frequently employing emotional deception to achieve its goals. It will attempt to make you feel guilty, weak, or unworthy in order to keep you under its control. However, once you realize this poisonous power, you may begin to separate and defend yourself from its detrimental effects. Do not allow the Jezebel spirit to disrupt your tranquility. Stand solid in your value and refuse to allow others control your emotions or distort your reality. This energy is not as powerful as your spiritual protection. When you realize it for what it actually is, you will get the power to break away from its grip. You've spent too long being a pawn in someone else's game. You've been controlled, exploited, and dumped whenever it suited them. But not anymore. It's time to regain your authority and stop allowing others decide your value. You are not and have never been a puppet. You are a strong celestial person with your own purpose and goal for your life. Every time you allow someone else to dominate your story, you lose a piece of your strength. But this is the day to take it all back. The more you stand up for yourself, the greater your inner power will become. You aren't weak. You are really strong. The universe has given you everything you need to retake control of your life. Don't wait for permission to be great. Stop letting others control your path. You are the only one who has control over how your life will unfold, and you have the ability to make it. Reclaim your life, energy, and future. The world is yours to conquer. Betrayal is one of the most difficult situations to deal with. It hurts deeper than anything else because it comes from a trustworthy source. However, treachery is a lesson in disguise. It teaches you how to protect your heart and recognize the people who actually support you, those who love you for who you are rather than what you can provide. Recognizing who is truly there for you requires recognizing the distinction between people who seek to exploit you and those who actually care about your well-being. It's about looking below the surface of friendships and connections to uncover those that are founded on trust, respect, and mutual development. True friends encourage you and never make you feel inferior. Trust that the individuals who are destined to accompany you on this trip will show up when you need them the most. Let rid of those who break your trust, since they're simply keeping you away from the individuals who can help you see. It is time to wake up and understand that you are not here to be used. You are not a tool for others to use, and you are not intended to be anyone's backup plan. You're here for something larger than merely living day to day. You are designed to prosper and achieve a divine mission. You are a conduit of greatness. The cosmos has a magnificent plan for you, and it is time to accept it. People who want to exploit you will always fail because you are not disposable. You are too powerful, too distinctive, and too focused on your objective. Never let someone make you feel small. Accept your value. Accept your greatness. The world is waiting for you to turn up and take on the role for which you were born. Your goal is greater than any setback or manipulation you experienced. And the sooner you grasp this, the sooner you may reach your full potential. Letting go is one of the most difficult things we'll ever do, especially when it comes to people, aspirations, or circumstances we've put so much in. But clinging on to what is no longer useful simply weighs us down. It is time to let go. To let go of the negative emotions, harmful relationships, and outdated ideas that have been keeping you back. When you let go, you make room for new opportunities, relationships, and experiences that serve your best good. The cosmos can only give you what you are ready to receive. And by letting go of the past, you open the door to your future. You don't have to bear that weight anymore. You don't have to surround yourself with individuals who sap your energy or keep you stagnant. It is not about forgetting. It's about liberating yourself. Let go and see how your life changes. The path ahead isn't always simple, but it's always just where you should be. You may not realize it right now, but your trip is divinely arranged. Every barrier, struggle, and heartache has been intentionally put to help you achieve your ultimate goal. You're not lost. Even when you feel like you're stumbling, everything is going as it should. Trusting the process implies believing the cosmos has a plan for you. It entails believing that the difficulties you are now experiencing are preparing you for something bigger. You've been tried, formed, and molded by every challenge. And while the path may be rough, each step you take brings you closer to the benefits you have been hoping for. You're precisely where you need to be, even if it doesn't seem like way. So don't doubt your trip. Stop questioning the direction you are taking. Believe that everything is working in your favor, even when it appears that the world is against you. Every twist and turn prepares you for greatness. And it's time to start traveling this route with confidence, knowing that the cosmos is guiding your every step. It's easy to become caught up in other people's negativity. It's tempting to allow their judgments, comments, and petty behavior influence your attitude and energy. However, you are not among their forecasts. You are not defined by others' anxieties, insecurities, or jealousy. You are characterized by your own brightness, which is unaffected by the negativity of others. When others want to knock you down, it's not because you've done something wrong. They're doing it out of fear of your might, your strength, your potential, and it is this dread that drives their destructive actions. But here's the deal. Their negativity has no influence on you unless you allow it. When you rise above their attempts to tear you down, you not only keep the peace, but you also demonstrate to the world how invincible you truly are. You are the epitome of resilience. Your tranquility, happiness, and purpose are all yours to safeguard. Make your actions speak louder than their words. Keep soaring. Keep glowing. You have heard it before. Revenge is best served cold. But what if I told you that living your greatest life is the best way to get revenge? Your accomplishments will speak for themselves. People who questioned you and sought to bring you down will not have to be challenged. They will see your ascent. They will feel the power of your triumph. It will strike them harder than any words or acts ever could. The best way to repay those who attempted to break you is to keep shining. Continue pushing forward. Keep succeeding. Continue living a life that is consistent with your purpose and passion. When you rise above the drama and negativity, you reveal to the world that you are a force to be reckoned with. Your energy will speak for you and have a lasting influence. So keep moving forward. Don't squander your valuable energy on the little, harmful forces that are attempting to keep you back. Allow their envy to fuel you. Let their misgivings serve as inspiration to strive harder and dream larger. You are invincible, and your triumph will be the most beautiful form of vengeance. Keep shining because the world needs it. As you continue your adventure, remember that you are divinely protected. You are not here to be used, manipulated, or brought down. You're here for greatness, and the world is conspiring to help you achieve all you've ever wanted. Trust in the process. Let go of whatever that no longer benefits you. Most essential, stand in your own power. People will try to exploit you, break you, and bring you down, but they will fail. You are protected. You are strong, and you are more than sufficient. This is your moment to rise, accept your actual purpose, and live the life you were destined to have. The negativity you encountered will fade as you travel toward your destiny. So, keep pushing forward. Keep your energy levels up. You are the chosen one, and the world is waiting for you to realize your full potential. The universe has your back, and your success is unavoidable. Now is your time to shine. Sure, here are 10 fresh, appealing, and interesting headlines. each with 4 long paragraphs that maintain the same inspiring and motivational tone as the previous ones. There are times when it feels like everything is coming apart, yet deep down you know you are stronger than you realize. Your power is not something you have to look for. It's always been with you, buried deep inside, waiting for the proper time to surface. Every difficulty, setback, and hurdle you've experienced has helped to shape you into a formidable opponent. Your resilience is unparalleled. Keep this in mind when life tests your resolve. You're the storm. You are the one who overcomes adversity and continues to stand tall. Others may mistrust or question your talents, but it is time for you to recognize your own strength. You were designed for greatness, and this strength is evidence. Every time someone attempts to bring you down, they underestimate how many times you have already risen. You're a warrior. You are unshakable. Take a time to reflect on how far you have come. Reflect on the challenges you've overcome, when you thought you couldn't make it, and yet you are still standing. You survived, and it is your power. Every scar, tear, and hardship contributes to your tale. When people question you, let them, because their doubt is just the fuel you need to keep going. They don't realize what you're capable of, but you do, and that is all that matters. Accept your inner strength with pride. Do not hide it. Do not minimize it. And certainly do not let anyone steal it from you. You're unstoppable, and as long as you keep pushing forward, nothing can stop you. Your strength is your gift and weapon, and it's time you used it to overcome any challenges that came your way. For far too long, you may have let other people decide your tale, whether they were family, friends, or co-workers, according to somebody else's script. But this is your life, and it's time to take back control. Nobody else has the authority to judge who you are or what you can accomplish. It is easy to become caught up in the expectations of others. You want to make your loved ones proud or impress your co-workers. But at what cost? Who do you live for? The fact is that the only person you should live for is yourself. When you stop allowing others to define you, you begin to realize your entire potential. Your life is yours to write, and you have the ability to shape it. Take back the reins. It may not happen quickly, but when you take control of your life, you will notice a difference. You will no longer shrink back to fit into another person's story. You were created to stand tall and speak your mind. Every decision you make should represent who you are and what you want from life, not what others expect of you. Tell your own tale. So grab a pen and start a new chapter for yourself. Make bold decisions. Trust your intuition and never allow someone to muffle your voice. You are the creator of your life, and it's time to start living it on your own terms. The world will change, and those who are genuinely important will appreciate you for it. One of the most significant things you can do for yourself is to select your inner group carefully. The people you surround yourself with have a direct influence on your energy, outlook, and success. You no longer have place for negativity or those who sap your energy. It's time to break relationships with those who don't have your best interests in mind. Think about the relationships you're currently cultivating. Are they encouraging you to grow, or are they holding you back via criticism, jealousy, or emotional manipulation? Healthy relationships should make you feel good, not drained or worthless. If someone in your life isn't promoting your development, it's time to reconsider the connection. You deserve to be celebrated, not to be torn down behind your back. Surround yourself with good, supporting people. You're preparing yourself for success. These are the individuals who will support you when things become rough, who will push you to be better, and who will celebrate your accomplishments. As you expand, your circle should provide you with energy rather than drain it. Make sure everyone around you is growing. Together, you will be unstoppable. Remember, you are the average of the 5 individuals you spend the most time with. If you want to improve your life, you need to surround yourself with people who are similarly devoted to development, optimism, and abundance. They will help you reach heights you never believed imaginable. Choose wisely and see how your world changes. The weight of the past is heavy, and it's time to let it go. The errors you've done, the individuals who have harmed you, and the missed chances are no longer relevant to your future. Holding onto previous hurt inhibits you from achieving your full potential. If you want to find genuine serenity and progress, you must let it go. Letting go does not imply ignoring or condoning the wrongs done to you. It entails liberating oneself from the clutches of the past so that you may go forward with confidence. Every time you think about an old wound, you are giving it energy, allowing it to live. It's time to turn your attention to the current moment and the future you're building. When you let go, you will feel liberated. No more anger, guilt, or lingering regrets. You are worthy of the calm and joy that come with truly accepting your present and future. Let go of the people who have wounded you, the unfulfilled aspirations, and the mistakes that you cannot repair. You are no longer confined to your history. You are free to move forward. Accept this freedom with both arms extended. The future awaits you, filled of unlimited possibilities. However, in order to really embrace it, you must first let go of what has been holding you back. Trust the process and understand that letting go is the first step towards your new chapter. You deserve to move forth with a heart full of optimism. Your intuition is one of the most powerful skills you possess. It's that quiet voice inside you that guides you through life's obstacles and helps you make decisions that are in line with your real calling. You do not need to second-guess your gut feelings. They're more trustworthy than you realize. In a world full of noise, diversions, and opposing viewpoints, your intuition is the one constant that will always guide you in the correct route. Listening to your inner voice allows you to align with the universe's plan for your life. Even when your mind is filled with doubt, it understands the course you should pursue. Trusting your intuition entails accepting your inner wisdom and trusting in the counsel it offers. Others will try to detour you off track by telling you what is best for you based on their own experiences or opinions. But you have something stronger than their opinions. When you trust your intuition, you discover your own truth. You will always discover the answers you seek. It might not always be rational, but it will always be correct. Begin practice listening to your inner voice. Trust the signals, gut sensations, and whispers that appear when you need guidance. Your intuition will never fail you and will guide you exactly where you need to go. It is your genuine compass on your trip through life. Words are powerful, but deeds say volumes. In a world filled of hollow promises, make your achievement the most significant statement you can make. The folks who questioned you and attempted to bring you down, they'll all take attention if you keep winning. Your actions will reveal all they need to know about your strength, resilience, and potential. Talk is cheap, but results do not lie. Every time you reach a goal or overcome a hurdle, you send a message to the world. You are a formidable opponent. The world may not always be on your side, but that's okay. Your deeds will speak louder than words ever could. When you stay focused on your goals and persevere in the face of obstacles, your success will speak for itself. When others try to undercut your development or dismiss your efforts, let your results silence them. There is no reason to justify yourself or explain your trip. Allow your actions to speak for you. Your achievements, your progress and ascension will serve as evidence of everything you've worked for. Your achievement will be the finest retaliation. So, keep pushing forward. Keep your dreams in mind and let your actions speak for themselves. Avoid wasting energy on words or diversions. Allow your achievements to speak for themselves. Your achievement is the strongest statement you can make. Certainly, here are the following 4 headers and their contents. Continuing in the same inspiring and motivating tone, We have all experienced failure at some point in our lives. Whether it was a squandered chance, a failed enterprise, or a strained relationship. Failure is something that we all encounter. However, it is crucial to realize that failure is not the end of the narrative. It's just another chapter in your development. You are not defined by your past errors or unmet aspirations. Failure teaches us things that success never does. When we fall short, we find our genuine strength, perseverance, and ability to improve. When we face our fears and shortcomings head-on, we discover who we are. Failure is only feedback. It doesn't represent your worth. You've come this far because you have the will to keep going even after failing. The world's most successful individuals have failed more than they have succeeded, but they have not let failure define them. Instead, they viewed each failure as a chance to rethink their strategy and learn from their mistakes. You are no different. You have the ability to overcome any setback and use it to drive yourself forward. Remember that you are not defined by your failures. You embody the lessons you've learned from them. Accept failure as part of the path. It is not to be feared, but rather something to learn from. It is a stepping stone toward your ultimate triumph. Every fall brings you one step closer to being the person you were always intended to be. Do not let failure stop you back. Use it to fuel your growth and propel you ahead. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become caught up in the rush and bustle of daily life, losing sight of what really counts. But the fact is that time is your most valuable resource. You can never get it back. You must quit squandering it on things that do not benefit you. People that do not respect you, bad habits that hold you back, and negative attitudes that restrict your abilities. They all steal your time and energy. Consider where you spend most of your time. Are you focused on things that are consistent with your goals and values? Or are you engrossed in distractions that leave you feeling exhausted and unfulfilled? It's time to regain control of your time and invest it wisely. Whether it's focused on your work, developing important connections, or dedicating time to personal development, every second counts. One of the most common misconceptions is that we have unlimited time, but time waits for no one. The more you put off doing what is essential, the more possibilities you will miss that might improve your life. Make every minute count. Prioritize what is genuinely important. Don't allow little diversions consume your time or energy. If you want to live a purposeful life, you must become more conscious about how you spend your time. Stop squandering it on negativity or activities that do not correspond with your objectives. Your time is valuable, and how you spend it shapes the life you create. Choose wisely. Invest in what is important, and watch as your environment alters. For years, you may have questioned your value, telling yourself that you weren't good enough or that you didn't deserve the love and prosperity you desired. But you're more than enough. You are deserving of the best that life has to offer. You deserve love, prosperity, and happiness. And it's time you quit doubting your worth. Your value is not determined by external achievements or other people's judgments. It is innate to who you are as a person. You don't need to show your value. It's already there, just waiting for you to realize it. You deserve to be passionately loved and to achieve on your own terms, without seeking affirmation from others. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome limit us much too frequently. We persuade ourselves that we are unworthy of what we want, whether it be a great relationship, a good profession, or inner tranquility. This is a falsehood. Your worth is not defined by your previous faults or your current situation. You are intrinsically precious and deserve to be appreciated. The first step towards realizing your ambitions is to completely accept your value. Believe in yourself and your ability, knowing that you deserve everything wonderful that comes your way. The more you trust in your value, the more the universe will support your aspirations. You are deserving of all you've ever desired, and it's time to claim it. Growth never occurs in your comfort zone. Nothing spectacular has ever resulted from staying where it is comfortable and familiar. If you want to achieve new heights and realize your full potential, it's necessary to get out of your comfort zone and accept the discomfort that comes with progress. You are capable of more than you think, but first you must overcome your worries and take brave action. It's easy to stay where you're comfortable and stick to what you know. True transformation occurs when you push yourself to do things that worry you. Whether it's starting a new initiative, relocating to a new place, or just speaking your truth, taking risks leads to progress. Every time you go out of your comfort zone, you open up new possibilities for achievement and personal growth. Fear is normal. It is the dread of failure or of not being good enough. But your fear is only an indication that you're maturing. The more you embrace discomfort, the more comfortable it will become. Soon, venturing outside of your comfort zone will no longer feel like a huge deal. It will seem like a natural extension of your experience. So take the jump today. Accept and believe that your suffering is just temporary. The benefits, on the other hand, are worthwhile. You are going into your power, and nothing will stop you. Once you've taken the initial step, remember that the greatest danger is not taking any chances at all. It is time to live the life you have always wanted to live. Life isn't about how often you fall. It matters how many times you get back up. Every setback, blockage, and disappointment you face is not the end of your path, but rather an opportunity for a great comeback. Your ability to recover from hardship is what will determine your success. When life throws you down, it's easy to feel discouraged. Instead of letting failures break you, use them to fuel your desire. Each failure provides significant lessons that will help you develop and improve. The most successful people did not get to the top without encountering hardships. Their perseverance and reluctance to give up distinguishes them. Think of times when you wanted to give up. Look how far you've come since then. Those moments did not break you. They made you stronger. The same goes for any future setbacks you may experience. You get stronger with each struggle you overcome, and each setback positions you for an even bigger comeback. Comebacks are always more potent than setbacks. Don't let life's obstacles define you. Use them to push you to greatness. Keep moving forward. No matter how difficult the path becomes, your recovery will be a monument to your fortitude and undying trust in yourself. You own unquestionable ability to control your own fate. You're not only a passive observer in your life. You are the creator, architect, and builder of the future. You visualize. Too frequently, we are led to believe that life occurs to us. However, the fact is that we have the potential to plan our lives with intention and purpose. Your decisions today will set the groundwork for the tomorrow you want. The ability to shape your destiny begins with how you think and believe about yourself. Your ideas and beliefs are like blueprints for your actions. If you believe in your value and capacity to create, you will be more driven to take the measures necessary to achieve your goals. The more you believe in yourself and your vision, the more the universe will align with your goals. Believe in your ability to create your own world. You are the architect, and your desires are the blueprint. It is easy to become sidetracked by the views of others, obstacles, or fear of failure. However, keep in mind that you have complete control over your life. The only constraints you encounter are those you impose on yourself. Take control of your future. Make thoughtful decisions and remain loyal to your vision. Every move you take now contributes to your future. You wield the pen to your narrative. Now it's time to write the next chapter. In a world that frequently forces us to comply, it's easy to overlook that your individuality is what distinguishes you. Your unique characteristics, eccentricities, and experiences are not anything to conceal. These are your superpowers. When you accept who you really are, you realize your full potential for making an influence. Your originality is your gift to the world, and it's time to quit dimming your light just to fit in. Consider who has influenced you the most. It's unlikely that their ability to blend in with the throng was the reason they stood out. It was their capacity to be loyal to themselves and celebrate their uniqueness. Whether it's the way they articulate themselves, the concepts they bring to life, or their willingness to defy convention, their sincerity appeals to others. You possess the same power. The more you accept your uniqueness, the more you will attract others who share your real vibe. It's normal to feel pressure to fit into society's pattern, especially when it appears that everyone around you is on a predetermined route. But the reality is, the world requires your particular energy. No one else can provide what you have to offer. Your originality isn't a defect. It is precisely what will set you apart and propel you forward. Don't be frightened to show the world who you are. When you embrace your real power, you generate a ripple effect of inspiration that encourages others to do the same.